everybody, it's Janae. I haven't been on here for months, and I guess it's just because I've been feeling really good and I've been really busy getting back to life and actually busier than ever before, I think. So I just wanted to give an update because I've gotten some emails lately from people who've seen the videos and are kind of wondering how I'm doing because it's been a while. People who are concerned about their upcoming surgeries and wondering if I have any advice to give, and I've been happy to respond. And if I haven't responded yet, I apologize, I will. Just been really busy with things, so I wanted to give a quick update. I won't make it as lengthy as some of my other ones, but just wanted to let you know I am here and still kicking. And let's see what's new. It's now June, so this is kind of our crazy time of year. My two boys have their birthdays May 30th and June 12th, so we've got a almost 5-year-old and a 10-year-old now, and so we've been planning parties and end of school stuff and baseball. And as I think I said in my last video, I started working for an au pair company, so I've been doing lots of work with that. And our Fresh Air Fund project for all the kids coming in from New York City, we've acquired about 65 new host families for the Lehigh Valley area here in Pennsylvania, which is amazing. And so I've just been really busy kind of getting people signed up for that and doing some photography here and there. And I have been able to go out on some hikes, and I set up at 2 different expos for my au pair job, so I had to stand at our booth all day, and those are the kinds of things that I could never have done before. I always had to have a chair there so that I could sit down. And even last night we set up at the local zoo and had a table for our pair company, and I stood the entire time. So I think I was on my feet from about probably 3:30 until about 10. So for those of you with back issues, that's a long time to be on your feet, and the fact that I was able to do it without any Aleve, any pain pills, nothing. Just I did have a little soreness in the back afterwards because my muscles are still kind of learning how to act with the new parts in there. And I think I'm about 5.5 months post-op at this point, and I have not taken any pain medication for months. I think just that first month maybe after the surgery, so maybe into January, I was still taking my Tylenol 3 and occasionally a muscle relaxer if I overdid it or was having a bad day or feeling sore or something like that. But yeah, I've been doing really well, and actually so busy with work and life tasks that I haven't taken the time to be walking, which is not a good thing. When I was kind of in my recovery mode, I was walking every single night, trying to get at least 1 mile in on the treadmill, and just how it goes. Things get busy, and I stick to your routine. So yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else major, but I think for the most part, things have been great. I do not regret doing the surgery at all. For those of you who are first seeing me in my video series here, if you go back I think I started last summer actually doing kind of a pre-op kind of video about my feelings going into the surgery. I had a spinal fusion at the L4, L5 level. I was having a lot of pain for many years after having my 2 boys. And as it turned out, I had a degenerated disc as well as spinal stenosis through that part of my back. So the best solution outside of going through a bunch of physical therapy, injections, just taking a lot of pain medication, which I had been doing for years, I decided to go with my neurosurgeon, Dr. Mark Lee, and have it taken care of through a spinal fusion and a laminectomy. So real quickly, just to go through that procedure for those of you who don't know, it's removing the little bone off of the back. It's kind of like those little wing bones that come off your back, your vertebrae. So he removed that to relieve pressure, and went in, took the remaining disc out, which there wasn't a whole lot of, and then kind of stuck a little metal cage in there, and put some bone fragments in there so that would regenerate, and then fused it with 4 screws and 2 rods right at that L4, L5 level. So as far as how I feel now, I don't feel anything really different. There's a little area there that feels kind of hard. It's not like things are sticking out or anything like that. I have no difficulty with mobility or flexibility. I can bend over. I guess I wasn't going to do this, but I guess I'll do this. I'll show you my scar at this point, and then I'll show you kind of how I can move. So this is what it looks like. It's not horrible. It's just right here. It's about 3 inches. And as far as movement and everything, I have no problems, you know, bending, going side to side. I can do all these things. So I did get the green light to start going to yoga, but I haven't done that yet, just because I haven't had time. But I really would like to get into a yoga series and really build up my core muscles, because that's going to be critical moving forward. I don't have much core strength, and so I really need to build that up if I'm going to continue to have a healthy back and kind of avoid, you know, future fusions, which is always the concern, is that if you have one level fused, maybe it'll put more pressure on the other levels above and below that. So, you know, there's always that chance, I guess, as you get older and discs just naturally begin to degenerate and get older. But just trying to avoid that as long as I can. But even if that happens and it's, say, 5-10 years out, I don't care, because frankly the life that I have in the last 5 months is 1,000 times better than the life that I was living in the last 4 years. So to me, it's worth having this time now, being pain-free, waking up pain-free, going to bed pain-free, and doing the things that I enjoy doing without having to gripe and moan about my back hurting all the time. So my kids haven't heard it, my husband hasn't heard it, and I haven't felt it. So it's been a really good choice for us. And I hope that, you know, if you're contemplating what to do, that this helps you a little bit, because I know there's a lot of negativity out there about these spinal fusions. But I am one of those cases where it was definitely 100% success, and I have no regrets at all. I have no pain in my legs, no numbness in my legs, nothing in my feet. Everything's perfect. So this is going into 6 months post-op, and hopefully you can have as much of a success story as I have had. Now we'll see how it goes. We're about to head out on a vacation in a little while, and we'll be driving out to Montana from Pennsylvania and then up into Canada. So it's going to be quite a few miles sitting in the car. And I'm gearing up. I'm going to have a little bit of a lumbar support pillow and maybe even a little pillow to sit on, because occasionally if I'm sitting in the car, that's the only time I really feel any kind of discomfort. It's not really horrible pain or anything like that, but I get kind of in my tailbone area, I get a little sore. It's almost like it pushed down a little bit now. So I think I might get a little pillow or something to sit on in the car, but that's the worst of it. It's okay with me. So I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the beginning of the summer, and feel free to email me if you have any questions. Okay? Thanks so much, and have a great summer. Bye-bye.